So, Henrik? Was it Henrik?
I think it was Henrik.
That's a very inconvenient path. Why don't we just walk this way? Oh, I see someone. I think they might be waiting for us. Hi there.
Hail, travelers.
We're here from the Red Worlds, here to help out, healing people. Are you Hemlick? Hemrick?
Oh, no, I haven't seen that lad for a while. Last I heard, he was sent to receive you. I was just about to warn you of the suspicious disease that has been happening. But if you're here to treat it, I suppose you already know some of it.
Disease.
I can show you to where they are being held currently, but I must warn you it's a bit of a sorry sight. We don't know too much about it ourselves, so be cautious at the very least. We've been trying to limit travels into this area to prevent any spread to other villages.
Okay.
Alright.
But please...
Is everyone here human?
Not entirely. We're actually a pretty diverse village.
Okay. So it's a
It's not
multi-species
too common.
disease.
Yes.
Mm.
Feel free.
That's
It is a bit of a sorry state right now. A lot of our village members have gone off traveling to other areas, attempting to ask for help from healers and other villages and such. But we still keep it running. With the storm passing not too long ago, or at least moving away, it's been a little more peaceful in this area.
And you said Hemrick was meant to meet us? We didn't see them on the way here.
He was meant to go send the original message. Although if he had already given it to you, I'm surprised he hasn't returned yet.
We might need to check up on him afterwards then.
It is a dangerous area that we live in, so I wouldn't be too surprised if some wild beast got to him. He was a pretty capable lad, though. That's why we sent him.
Was? Do you think he's already dead?
It's possible. You can't outrule anything in this world. Especially with the storm only just recently passing. I'm sure there's still dangers on the road. I'd like to see the young boy alive, but we can't get our hopes up too much in these times.
So.
Well, if he's that capable, let's hope he's still alive.
Agreed.
So, when did the disease first start appearing?
I'd have to say a good couple weeks ago, maybe. Only the first signs of it. A couple got infected, and then it just kind of spread somehow. We're not too sure how it spreads. Some are worried it's airborne, some believe blood. We don't have really talented doctors in this area, so it could be anything, really. We can keep them in here, but I wouldn't recommend staying there for too long. If you'd like to take a look, they're just not in the best of moods currently.
Well,
feel free to take a look if you wish.
Sure.
Assuming you all enter, or does Voce stay out?
If they're all going in, I'll go in with them.
Okay. Because we don't have enough people to play the sick folks. Lined out on the floor, a bunch of people with some cloth wrapped over them. They're all in a row. Some of them have varying symptoms. A lot of them match the other ones, though. The most common being gravel, some kind of stone growing out of their skin. There appear to be some form of scales growing on their body as well. A couple of them have horns sticking out of areas that they wouldn't naturally come out of. They all are in an immense amount of pain, and a majority of them are drugged to prevent them from staying awake because of such. That's kind of the gist the healers would give you, and then what you observe. It doesn't appear to be any disease any of you have mentioned or seen before, or learned about.
So I guess we'll go up to the first one and just cast, like, detect disease. Like standard druid stuff. Helps her identify the disease more specifically.
The spell would fail. That makes sense. It doesn't
Oh.
seem to notice anything.
It's not a disease, it might be a curse?
Hmm.
Well, how does it work? Because if it goes off the basis of things that it's seen before, and this is something new, perhaps it's...
I mean, it should
no.
detect at the very least if it is a disease. But if it fails,
If it does
then
detect that, it does give you that it's not a disease.
it's
Signs point to that.
yeah, it's not biological. It's
I
something magical, maybe.
have a suspicion.
Hmm?
I'm having a hard time remembering exactly what was said, but I remember after our fight with Magmatus, Regalia asked something about how like Vance got transformed into a dragon, if that could happen to other draconic people. And I
It
think
looks like stone and horns, though. It's more growth than scales.
I think Magmatus might have mentioned something about people growing scales.
Yeah, does the stone patches
How
look
long
like
has the storm
scales?
been over?
DM?
If you're inspecting the stone patches, there is a noticeable difference between what you can discern as scales, what you can discern as like rock almost. Like their skin has turned into this rocky texture, very gravelly, very sharp. Whereas scales seem to they grow a bit lackluster, but they still have that uniformity that scales typically do, just in different patches across the body.
Are the rocks anything
Well-
like what we've found on the Earth Wyverns?
As much as you could discern potentially, it's hard to tell. Rocks are rocks, and even the ones on the stone
Yeah.
wyverns looked pretty similar to most natural rocks you'd find. But you could maybe draw a connection depending on how superstitial you're feeling.
So, did you say that there was scales and rock patches, or just rock patches?
Both. They are two separate
Oh.
types of patches.
Oh, so there's rock patches, scale patches, and horns.
The horns seem to be the more
These
rare
patches of
variety
rock.
of symptom.
Are they on visible skin only? So are they absent on the chest and whatnot? Are they only on the arms and neck and head
The
area?
patients are stripped down, and the cloth is covering their shame, for lack of better words. It has grown on their chest. It seems to grow anywhere on the skin. Doesn't matter if it was visible or not.
Do all symptoms appear on one person, or each symptom is on a different person?
Some carry multiple, some have less. There seems to be
Okay.
multiple different stages of this. Some have worsened, some are just kind of in the earlier stages. A good chunk of them have both gravel and scales, but they could be a mix of either or just one of each.
Okay. Any of you got any good way of detecting curses?
Not particularly.
Okay.
My first thought is contact with the arrangement of the storm is causing this, but if it's on places that aren't entirely visible and are blocked by clothing, then that's out of the window.
Is
While
the
you're
man in
discussing
armor
this,
still here? Oh,
You
go
will
on.
actually I was just about to say, you'd hear armor kind of clanking away as he walks away from the door. you guys being in the building, you could hear him walk away.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to find him.
Any of them conscious? Are they all just, like, in pain hazes or something?
Majority of them are drugged. A couple might be quote-unquote conscious, but their eyes are winced closed. They are in too much of a pain to even react to stimuli at this point.
Okay.
So it could be
questions.
some on the back end of receiving some kind of treatment, and the drugs are wearing off for some of those folks is most likely what's.
Okay. Well, in lieu of any better ideas, Cerris is just gonna sit down in the middle and just try and concentrate, just feel if there's anything off about the area magically. Like, she's not highly attuned to it, she's just going to feel if, like, nature, magic, and stuff in the area is disrupted.
As you're like in this meditative state, trying to figure out what's going on, you'd notice that it senses as though the storm, that feeling of magical warpness with the storm, is still present as if the storm was still overhead. It has a strong trace here.
Specifically in the building or outside as well?
Just kind of in general, it seems a little concentrated in the building, but it could just be the way buildings work, the way it's all kind of spread out across the village. It's hard to say.
Okay, this definitely has something to do with the storm. It feels like when it was still raining at the guild, but mainly in this building. I think this might be storm related then.
That's what I'm thinking too.
In that case, they might be being turned into varieties of dragons or something for use by the cultists.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. It could be something that the cultists are causing to happen. Maybe?
Also, actually, not now.
Is it entirely obvious what kind of stone the scales are made of?
It's more ambiguous. It's potentially one that could be based in the world, but it's hard to discern. There's only so small patches. You could
and
spend
imagine
some time
they're
and
still
try and
kind of
figure it
flesh
out.
tone.
It's a little flesh tone. They are grayer in color in the beginning, like in the centers. If you'd like to try and spend some time to figure it out, I'm sure you have a better history with rocks.
Rock boy.
Voce very well does not. He only is experienced in stuff to make bodies out of, not general rocks.
Okay. So, something to do with the storm, possibly a curse. I imagine it might be close contact that's transmitting it.
Hard to say.
Is everyone in the building like mammalian in origin? Like
yes,
no
a good
tree or
majority of
construct
them.
people?
Yeah, majority of them are. Yeah, like
Okay.
mammals.
Right. At the very least, I think we should move outside for now. Unless one of us wants to look closer.
There's not really much that healing magic can do right now.
Yeah. My healing magic just accelerates natural regeneration, and that might worsen this.
Yeah, mine too. It can soothe the pain, but it'll also still do that.
Just as a general note, just so there's less worry, there is an individual working around you guys. They seem more focused on the people. They probably wouldn't want to answer any questions as they're trying to sedate or treat or cool them off. So it doesn't seem like the village hates these people. There is one person running around trying to
They're just abandoned here. Alright. Does it seem like they're starting to get any of the symptoms?
Not really. It doesn't seem as it. They're wearing some kind of facial covering. They seem that their hands are covered, their face is covered. They're trying their best to avoid most conventional sicknesses.
Mm.
It's obvious they don't exactly know what the nature of this is.
Hmm.
Evelyn would
They
also
don't
be
seem to
covering her
be
nose
showing
most of the time.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Before they move out, Cerris will just mention to them what they discovered, that it's not a biological disease, it's likely a curse related to the storm, and to be outside as much as she can, because inside it's more concentrated around the people.
Okay. They'll take the information, appreciate it, and just continue to just mention that they're just
Right.
going to try and at least make them feel comfortable because they don't know what to do.
And walking outside now.
The outside.
Outside. Okay, just over here.
Okay.
Okay, so didn't want to stay in there in case one of them's like pretending and keeping an eye on things. We're here to root out a cultist. The person who wanted us to root out the cultist is missing. And the guy who met us spoke as if he was already dead.
Well, you're
Use
talking as
past
though it
tense.
isn't typical around these parts.
Yes, I
If
know,
it
I'm
was,
just
then
trying
small
to...
villages bound to
He also
you know.
didn't know about the whole cultist thing might be hidden here. So, best not to show a hand regarding that.
Would.
Mm. So, for now, don't mention anything about potential cultists unless we know for sure they can be trusted. Because any one of them
You
could
can't see me
actually
right now,
be...
but I'm raising an
causing
eyebrow.
this curse.
It was just not baseline. I feel like we shouldn't be letting everybody know we're looking for a hidden cultist.
Yeah, I'm just making sure we're all on the same page. Speaking of, it's concentrated in there, so the nurse might be the source. He was using past tense, that's a possible.
I'm just keeping my ears open.
Yeah.
I think
I
the
think
person
for
who
now...
introduced us is a bit of an overestimation of people here.
I'm just saying I'm not ruling them
Everything's
out.
dangerous around. Everything's dangerous around here. It's pretty normal to refer to somebody who's left in the past tense, considering how easily they could die, especially if it was just a human.
That's fair. Especially with all the wyverns and stuff.
Okay, should we start looking around, see if we can...
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Hi.
What's your name?
I'm Bramble.
Hi, Brimble. I'm Cerris. I'm a tree druid, and I'm here from the Red Wilds to help with the affliction.
Oh, you're the one where he went to go get. Okay.
Yeah, we're both healers. I'm Evelin.
It's nice to meet you guys.
Before this started, was there anyone new around that appeared? Anything strange going on?
I mean, people pass through all the time.
Just trying to think if someone carried the disease here.
I don't know. It just started showing up. I don't really like. I wouldn't know. I'm usually out hunting.
Okay.
You mentioned it was after the storm passing. I don't think this would be something of somebody, but a matter of just circumstance.
Have you noticed any of the local creatures being afflicted?
No. Just
So
normal boar and
nothing you've
stuff.
hunted? Okay.
No.
So it's just the people here. Mm,
We're just trying to figure things out.
Should we be worried about someone or?
for now, just keep your distance from those that are afflicted, unless you actually need
Well,
to
that's
help.
obvious.
Yeah.
I'm super.
Is there
Did you
anything
guys
else?
go in there?
Yeah.
Oh. Brave,
You
I
don't
guess.
need to hug us or anything. Plus, the nurse in there
didn't plan
seems
on it.
unafflicted still, and do you know how long she's been working in there with them?
No. I just recently got back, so.
No, okay. Well, probably at least a day. Is there anything new that cropped up around here since the storm? Like any, like, draconic looking things? Other than the people growing horns and scales?
There's a few wyverns that I had to hide from, but besides that, they
Okay.
flew away.
So just
Was one of
storm
them,
stuff.
say, bigger than the others?
They were multiple sizes, so.
But did you see one which was much bigger? Like, I'm talking about 3 times bigger than the usual.
Even just flying
No.
overhead? Okay. But the big one hasn't been here. At least as far as you've seen.
Um,
Big one.
have
Yeah, there's a very, very big one around.
Ooh. It's not good.
Nope.
Although it's nothing to worry about. From everything we've seen, it hasn't landed to actively engage anything.
Apart from the city? I think it
Maybe
only focuses on
let's
massive
not.
population areas.
Even so, it's nothing to be afraid of. But do take regular
should be fine.
precautions if you do see a giant wyvern flying overhead.
Yeah.
have you seen any wyverns that seem like they have stones all over them?
No.
No.
They're mostly like feathery, I guess.
Alright.
Valerie.
Oh, any after the storm passed?
A few, but not as much as it when it was storming.
Okay.
But they look like the same type of wyverns?
Yeah.
Okay.
They've been eating all of the fucking all of the animals around.
Yeah, they're very voracious.
Yeah, we've been dealing with the same problem.
Also, were you why were you hiding?
Newcomers are not very welcome around here as of lately.
Fair enough.
Strange times, I guess.
I sort of imagine as a hunter you spend a lot of time alone. You don't really interact much with others.
Yeah.
And for all they know, we could be afflicted. I feel like it's only safe. It's understandable.
I mean, you are made of stone already.
At the very least. I don't see what the point of that was, but that's true.
No, you guys are an interesting batch.
I mean, you got a bat, a tree, and a construct.
Warforged.
Yeah, I don't see as much like you.
Warforged, sorry.
I mean, I'm not that unusual around here.
Okay. We won't keep you if you've got other things to do. We're gonna continue looking around there.
Okay, well, I'll be at my camp if you guys are curious about anything.
Is that over there then?
Yeah, about that way. You'll see it by the fire.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I guess we can continue looking around.
Yeah.
Search for clues.
You're going to frighten these people if you keep bringing up the fact that things are getting burnt down constantly.
Sorry. I don't like to hide things from people.
I understand.
Sometimes it's the best thing to do, because otherwise they're going to pack everything, run out of here, and get eaten by a wyvern anyway.
Best they make informed decisions.
And you're expecting these people to make informed decisions with the information you give them, but we don't know how smart they are. I'm not exactly seeing a bustling school around here with an education system.
Did you already put what you got in the log?
Yeah, I did.
That's something we gotta do. I'm just doing it right now.
Knock, knock. Hello.
Welcome in.
Hello.
Well, outsiders.
Hey there.
We're here to help with the affliction.
Oh. Which one are you from? We sent a couple
Red
folks
Labs.
out to find. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to the tavern. It's a bit of a mess right now. Right now the tavern keeps sick, so we're just if you get anything, write what you get in the book and then put the payment in the register under the counter.
Alright,
You'll be a good citizen.
would
Just on the
you,
system.
do you frequent the tavern then?
Well, there's not much else to do around here, to be honest.
Evenings.
Work's been a little tough with the storm
I take it.
recently,
Mm.
so
This is true.
just kind of been helping her out the town as much as I
Last time
can.
I saw one of yours was at Candlekeep.
Right,
Having to travel
that was
everywhere
it.
now.
It was a
Yeah.
good impression, I hope.
any strange or
Sold it,
suspicious
yeah.
visitors come through before the affliction?
Yeah, like in a shoe, plenty of soul.
Not
Oh, good
as
move,
much as, I mean, compared to the regular, it's strangest of strangers, nothing too crazy.
Depends if you got my
Nothing
badge
that I
or
would
not.
notice, really.
Help us, you can be on
Any
the bad
people that
side.
came before the affliction that are still
Not
here?
Exactly. Definitely doesn't help
I
the
think
people who
all the
do.
residents in the town now arrived before people started getting sick. Any people that
I
have
mean,
we
like
don't really
new
keep
people.
any.
I had a couple questions regarding the whole goings on to this place, if you wouldn't mind.
Hey there.
I'm
Sure.
not
Hello.
sure, to be totally honest with you. I'm relatively
Okay.
new to the place myself.
I see you.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
tired
Well
adventurer.
prepared.
Hey there.
I see.
Anyone
Well,
after the
thank you.
affliction started isn't allowed to be a permanent resident, I believe.
There.
No.
The village had declared
Things are
that.
getting weird around here.
So
Do you know
I'm
who
sure
the
we'd
last
wish to
permanent
stay here,
resident
but-
to arrive in then was?
Mm,
Excuse me.
not sure.
It's not
There's
busy
been days
down
where
the
I'm-
dark, I'll tell you that much.
In and out of the town and stuff. So
Mm,
I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
okay. Thank you.
Now, what do you know about this storm that passed through?
Yeah, what I know is that it made our route dangerous as all
Really?
hells. You know, with all the
Hello.
beasties
I'm
scurrying
Cerris.
about.
I'm a tree and a druid. I'm here to help the affliction.
Main reason
Just
why
trying
we're
to
traveling
find
is
out where,
things
where
are
it might
getting
have
too
started.
dangerous.
Are you one of the
Definitely with this new
ones that
storm
we
going
sent
around,
out?
I can't say I blame
Or
you.
sent my husband to go get?
Yeah.
Oh, are
So,
you Henrik's
being an adventurer of your
wife?
caliber, you
I
seem
am.
like you've been around.
Mm.
Have you seen
You
anything similar
haven't
to what's
seen him
going on
return?
with this new affliction in town?
No, I've been waiting,
Can't
but
say I've never seen
he's yet
this
to
before.
return. He should have returned a couple of
Everything's
days
about me
ago.
scared shitless.
Mm.
Going back down
Do you know the
underground.
route he would take?
No.
Because after we done
Couple roads
here,
back
I was
to
thinking
fine
of
from here.
searching the road he might have gone down. See if we
Have
can
you seen
find
any
him.
of the dragons, wyverns coming around? Are they the usual electric type, or are they anything different?
I take it you've lived here for a while then?
I think at one point
Yes,
I
I've
saw
lived here for most of my life.
one who
If
was
you were
no
curious, there's
wings
a
and nothing.
hunter named Bramble.
Glambered on
Could probably
four
tell you.
legs. Big ol' horn too.
Yeah,
Terrifying.
tell me about what?
Interesting.
Which way he might have gone?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay,
But most of them got big old beaks. and they
do you at
zap
least
whatever
know
they see.
who the last permanent resident to arrive
Lost a
was?
couple companions to one of them recently. Damn shame.
They're dangerous.
Good men
I
they
do
were.
not.
Good men.
Okay.
I'm sorry for your lost friend.
Yeah, whatever.
Life has been a bit hard since my husband is a. I don't even want to think about that.
So what you lot
Do
here
any people
for?
go missing around here?
Missing? What kind of question's that?
Hopefully,
So-
hopefully he's still alive.
Recently, somebody came to
That's what
let
I'm
us
hoping.
know of the recent affliction going on.
If he is, I'll
And-
find him.
Yeah.
It would seem like they haven't returned.
Thank you.
It's only natural to ask
Alright.
if this kind of thing happens a lot, or if we should be suspicious.
Okay.
Well, if he never returned, eh? What was it, Heinrich?
That's
Knew him, I. His wife said that
Do you mind if I
Be
speak to you
friends.
outside for a minute?
Oh,
Something
sure.
a little more sensitive. I'd
to
rather not
answer my
embarrass you.
question.
Yeah, sorry, what'd you say?
And to
I want to
people
know where he went.
go missing around here quite a lot.
Oh, I mean, depends what their profession is. If they're an adventurer hunter, then sure, it's the Feywild. It's dangerous as fuck out there. But, most other folks kinda, you know. Some people might pack up and mysteriously leave in the middle of the night. You never know.
And what's the population around here looking like? Are most of these houses populated, or is it more of a
Was.
ghost town than anything?
Become more of a ghost town more recently. People leaving. A lot of people taking this break in the storm as a sign to get up and leave. People's thinking it's gonna come back.
Hmm.
Me included.
He didn't say he was gonna go do
anything
else, go anywhere else.
I see.
I'm having one last drink and meal before I hit the road, too. Get the hell out of here.
And has there been anybody who's started showing their face more often since the storms come by?
What do you mean by that?
So after the storm hit, someone took the opportunity to get the housing while it's open. I'm thinking of moving here myself,
not this
maybe.
village. Moving here? I didn't think you were that stupid.
Come on, man, look at me. It's not like I can be affected by it.
Well, I guess you're dense, Vol, but, you know. I wouldn't move here if I was you.
Don't be like that, man. Come on, I like it in the open.
It's a
It
dying
can be a
town.
nice change.
An adventurer like you.
Well,
Yeah, right.
maybe I can provide some security to this place. You never know.
Security. How are people going to pay you? Huh? With money. Not much money around here no more.
I was asking for payment.
An adventurer doing security work for free. Yeah,
Oh,
right. And I'm
charity.
green.
It's not like I'm supposed to. What am I gonna do with the money? Buy food? I've got my equipment, and I get my equipment from killing things.
An adventurer that don't ask for money. They don't like that. Something not right about that, there is.
Well, I'm
Theory
not
of
exactly a
it.
typical adventurer. Such as what? What am I gonna do with it?
I don't know what to say, folks. Maybe a fixer to take over the town.
Well, maybe I just want to kill wyverns. How's that sound?
Blast. You want to kill wyverns,
I
you'd move
wouldn't face
north.
one.
Oh yeah, what's going on up north?
That's where the storm's
I'm still going.
Ah, I might think about it. Right. Catch myself some action.
Weirdo that one is.
I have to write what I got.
I can still hear
Charity
you.
work adventurer.
Yeah, I know. It was a blowtorch, yeah?
Must be nasty guys too.
Oh, don't take it too hard, you hard ass. You gotta have fun here somehow.
Literally. Hey man, how am I not supposed to be a hard ass? I'm made of fucking rock.
Exactly my point.
Hard ass and a dense bastard.
Hard all around.
I'm made of rock. What's your excuse?
Oh, me.
Oh,
What?
What?
Just give me just one moment.
excuse me.
What's that, druid stuff or something? What it looks like.
I haven't seen a druid in a while.
What are they doing to the book?
64th, I think.
Did you find out anything?
I'm just recording.
I haven't heard anything.
With what?
Nothing of note.
It's a magical thing that can take images. like paintings.
Oh,
What are you going to do with that? Oh, why are you taking pictures of the bar's manifest?
Well,
They're
if
gonna
most
get themselves in
people eat
trouble
here,
doing
then
that.
I'd be able to find out who has been around. Just
Why
make
do you
sure
wanna know who's
nobody's
been around
missing.
so much, huh?
Is this something we need to be worried about?
Yeah. I know I
Well,
should get out of here as soon as possible.
someone brought the affliction here.
Someone or
It could have been the
something.
storm. You never be too sure now. Let's get out of these people's hair before we start
Okay.
making them worry for no good reason.
Weirdo.
Always outsiders.
Mm.
Always stirring shit up.
Mm.
Discreet, not your thing, huh?
I'm a tree. Trees are rarely discreet.
I'm a rock. But not technically, but still.
Or it doesn't seem like anyone's been lying.
Mm.
I've been trying to listen for that.
Okay, that's probably Bramble's place.
I think we're just walking to somebody's backyard. Never mind.
Oh, sorry. Not exactly used to taking paths. Okay. So the wife didn't know about the ulterior motive. She didn't know anything about what else we're looking for. So he didn't tell her. She might have been a suspect too.
Do you want to ask Bramble about where he might have gone?
Which route he might have taken. Yeah.
Yeah. He's right there.
I just wanted to
Wait a
tell
second,
you what I
Evelin.
heard from the wife first.
What the?
What
Did
was
you hear?
What?
Is that a skeleton?
Where are
Here.
you seeing a skeleton?
They disappeared. They look like almost like a. Okay, you go right, I'll go left. Hello. Hey there.
Just calm down. It's alright. I'm not trying to.
Hey. My name's Cerris. What do you want? I'm a druid. You just seem kind of scared. Do you live here?
Yes, I do. I live here. I'm an innocent person. Please leave me alone. Of course, I'm afraid you're adventurous. You kill people like me all the time.
You're undead, I take it.
Yes, of course. I'm a skeleton. What else do I look like?
Okay, many of my.
A ghoul or a zombie?
Those are still undead.
Okay. Well, either way, I have friends that are undead. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna hurt you.
You're really?
Yeah.
I'm rooting for an undead guy.
We're trying to help out with the affliction. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, the affliction. I don't know a lot. All I know is I'm fine.
Have you spent prolonged contact with those that afflicted?
Yes, of course. Some of my good friends were afflicted. A lot of my customers, too.
But nobody undead got afflicted?
I'm the only undead in the town.
Okay. So,
You said your customers. What do you sell?
I run the general store around here. I send everything from grain and food and such to supplies and tools.
And are you recently revived? Or is this something that's been going on for a while now?
Never ask a skeleton their age, man. Come on. If you really want to know, I'm 83 years dead.
Okay.
Ah, a while then.
What do you want? You really said you're here investigating the affliction?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you at least know who the last permanent resident was to arrive? Before the affliction started?
Resident to arrive. Let's see. Well, it's difficult as people are constantly coming and going. I think it was that a retired adventurer always talks about how he's getting up in the fucking leaving town.
Oh, the bald one with the face mask?
No, the drow. That's what they're called.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's been talking about leaving for the past 5 months, before even the storm even came around.
Okay.
He never does, he never does. All he does is goes out on his patrols for long periods of time, then comes back after a while with a weird sum of money.
Oh.
Who knows what is
I think you mentioned visiting the Everdark.
Well, he's drow, isn't he? That's where they're from.
Originally, but he might have born somewhere else.
I don't know the guy well. Like I said, every once in a while he'll stop by my shop. Maybe he'll buy like some rope and equipment, and then he'll go away on his long adventures.
Alright. Thank you very much.
Yeah, wonderful.
Right. Ramble?
I guess it really is a pretty diverse town.
I saw Bramble go up to their camp. ADM?
Yeah.
Wait,
While they were in the tavern, Cerris just kind of looked over all the food, seeing if there was anything like storm feeling about the food.
The food seemed mostly fine. Some of it might have been stale, a bit older,
Okay.
but as to be expected from a town that doesn't have many people to treat it.
Okay. So it didn't seem like the food was the vector.
The food has not been interacted with by any magical means, it doesn't seem.
Cool. Thank you.
Also, has it seemed like so far anyone's been lying?
How well are your abilities to check this?
She can hear heart rates.
So far, on your interactions and interactions you've listened to and been around, there hasn't been much tell of lying.
Okay.
Nothing that would really tick you off too much.
One final thing.
Uh-huh.
Cerris took pictures of the log, seeing who had bought food and stuff. Like, out of the people she knows of, does it look like anyone's been like in and around more than everyone else?
There's two names that appear more often than most, but you can't really place a face to them.
Okay. Okay.
As for the names, sorry, I had to come up with them.
Yeah.
Soren was one of them, and then Olivar, Olivar, is the other one.
Soren and Oliver. Thank you.
are the most common shoppers at the tavern. There's others interstrewn about, but those are the two common.
Okay. Birds. Hey there.
Hi again.
Hello.
We were
I'm assuming
curious
you guys have
about.
more questions.
Yeah, we were curious about one more thing.
Mm.
Sure.
Do you know someone named Hemrick?
Hemrick? I've seen him a few times in the woods.
Mm. Do you know which route he traveled to leave the last time you saw him?
Let me think. Hmm. Uh, I do believe I saw him walk through one of my the areas that I hunt, but I don't. It was about a couple days ago.
Mm. Do you remember where that area was?
I could show you, I guess.
Maybe a little later. I want to try and follow his trail out because he probably would have come back along the same route.
Yeah. It's a bit odd for someone to be gone that long.
Okay.
Anything else?
Oliver and Soren. What do those two people look like?
Excuse me?
Oliver and Soren. They're apparently frequenters at the tavern.
Oh, Soren's like a drow or something.
Oh, okay.
He's
That's the
okay.
drow
I
man.
was going to say, I imagine the two people who go to the tavern were the people at the tavern.
I was just double checking. And Oliver, is he the bald man?
Oh, the bald guy? Yeah.
Okay.
He's a bit of an alcoholic.
Alright. I was just double checking. That line's up there. I'm not
Need to
sure
go
there's anything
see
else we can gather, really.
Jeremy, I think. Do you have a map? I could mark my area on there.
Don't look at me.
Do we have a map?
Well, I actually have pockets, so I did remember to pack a map.
Okay.
It's a pretty big map, considering it's got this whole, part of Faerun, but just the general area would be fine.
Jeremy actually might have a map for you. We should go to the store. This is a bit hard.
Okay.
Is Jeremy the undead?
Yeah, he's my best bud. I always sell him meats and stuff.
That's nice.
So you guys ran into him, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seemed wary of us because we're adventurers.
Yeah, there's a bit of a stereotype.
Yeah, he always thinks people are gonna kill him.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, a lot of
Ultimately beat us to it.
a lot of adventuring guilds are like that. But we have a lot of undead in our guild too.
Yeah, I don't mind undead as long as they're not trying to kill me.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh, I don't mind anyone as long as they're not trying to kill me or my friends.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's actually a good point.
I can't stand the magic users. Not fun to fight. Not fun to be around.
Well, I'm sorry you have to be around me then.
It's truly unfortunate.
Mm.
And that's a part of the reason why I'm
I
here
feel
as
it's a bit
security.
strange.
Make sure I don't do anything wrong.
Well, it's
That's
more of,
strange.
you get attacked. We're not relying on...
I was joking.
Something's just off about him.
As people tend to carry.
Makes you say that.
I don't know. I have like weird feelings about people.
Where's this door?
Over here.
Oh, it's this way.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, I can see him.
I can hear him.
Jeremy.
Good ears.
Mm.
How are you
Hi.
doing, Rumble?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, that's good to hear. Now, God.
Hi.
We need a
Oh,
local
yeah,
map.
I heard that you.
You need a local map. Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna show him my area where we last saw. I don't know much.
How much gold?
5 silver.
5 silver. Can you break 1 gold piece?
Yeah.
Can I carry silver?
That's fucked up, by the way. That's like... That's a lot of silver.
I've not really...
It's only 10 silver.
Silver.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
If you open
Isn't
up,
that-
Anything else over here? I've got a nice selection of cheeses, breads, and apples. A lot of apples. Like, a
she's
lot.
gonna
We just picked
take
a bunch.
a pencil and.
Oh.
Please do.
I could actually use some apples.
Okay.
You want some apples? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him over there last.
Did
you
he
have any
stick to the
weapon
road,
of
or
any
was he
kind?
just going straight through the woods?
He was going through the path. He was going through the path, but
Okay.
What does it look like?
We have the blacksmith, but he's all sick
Thank you
in the
very
main
much.
place.
yeah, he seemed like he was packed and ready
Well,
to
what does the hunting knife
go
look
on his
like? Is it
adventure.
fancy at all, or is it just a regular one?
Hunting knife. We're a random village in the middle of the Feywilds. We don't carry anything fancy.
What,
This
it's
isn't
like,
like
what? Are you
Waterdeep.
are you allergic to fucking engraved shit? And what does that mean?
It's a fucking normal hunting knife for, lower class citizens like us.
What does it being normal exclude from it like looking cool or having some cool engravings on it? Surely if you're sat here doing fucking nothing all day, the most you can do is
I
have a
don't
cool
know.
engraving on it.
Customer right here for
I think he
apples,
just
all right?
enjoys bantering.
2 coppers apiece.
Oh,
Okay.
2 coppers an apple. What do you want?
I'll have 6.
6 apples, all right.
Okay.
Silver 2 copper.
I just have a bunch of copper.
That's fine. I've heard talk about them, removing coppers from circulation. I think that's stupid.
Oh, I hope not. They're the only smell I can pick out. I'm blind.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm half blind. I only have one eye.
I've only been painting
Mhm.
and I
The
haven't
crow plucked out the other one.
Ooh. Ew.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm sorry about
Should have
that.
seen what happened to that crow.
No, I never read it.
ooh, actually,
They got away. Anyways, you want some alcohol too? I got some of this. Like berry wine.
I'm good on
Hey, I've
alcohol.
got some silvers now.
Our forge master really likes apples, so I tend to run low on them.
Oh.
do
Okay.
you like pay them in apples or?
No, he just likes them as a treat.
Mhm.
Oh,
Was he a dog?
as a treat.
No,
like,
he's a warforged.
Is he a dog?
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know they could eat.
When he eats apple, that's weird. I've never met a
I didn't-
wolf that eats.
He's got a forge in his chest. Smells like apple
What?
pie when
I
he
guess I
eats
don't
them.
get I guess I don't get out often.
Alright, is that all then?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, I have
Thank
that
you very
order
much.
of
Thank you very
four
much.
that you wanted.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'll buy that from you.
Very nice.
Alright, Anywhere else do you think we should search, or should we try and find Henrik?
Um,
Oh, we got the map, didn't we?
yeah.
Let's follow the map.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, those
Right.
guys were a little short.
Let's go and try and find him. He might have some more answers.
He's alive.
Even if he's not.
Hopefully.
Oh,
Oh, look at some numbers.
hi again.
Any luck on your endeavors so far?
We couldn't find anything specific, but it seems storm-related at the very least. It's not biological.
Mm,
It's not your standard disease.
that's quite a pickle.
Yeah.
Healing magic would have just
Okay.
made it worse, I think.
Mm.
Good thing you didn't try it out then, I suppose.
Yeah.
Seems we made the right choice in contacting you folks. there any
Both of
good
us
news in
use
your endeavors?
just regeneration in terms of healing, and if it accelerates their natural body's growth, it might accelerate the curse's growth.
Curse?
The running
If
theory.
it's not a disease, it's possibly like a curse related to the storm.
So it's not a
Might be the wrong
disease.
definition, but
Hard to say what it is
Um,
exactly.
we're gonna keep looking around. Take care.
Okay. You as well. Be safe.
Could be a mutation.
Maybe.
Mm.
That
So
would
do
probably
my
count as a
expertise.
disease. Like, cancer's a disease, and that's a mutation.
Yeah.
Right. Looking at the map, where we going? Looking at the map. Looking at the map.
Having some trouble reading that map?
Here we go. Yes. Right now, I can almost see through it.
Here, let me try. Looks like paper to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have eyes.
Yeah.
I don't have eyes that work.
Like, are we going that way? Are we going that way? Are we going that way? That way?
It looks like you're our most valuable
Seriously.
person here.
Mm. Inquisitor, can you tell us which way
Where
we're
do
going?
we go?
1 second. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I might have it upside down.
Evelyn, as you lot are fussing about looking at the map, or at least two of them are looking at the map, you begin to smell fresh blood coming towards that way.
Yeah. I think if that's the tavern over there, then that's the windmill. It's probably this way round. So that way's north.
Blood? I smell blood.
What?
What?
Which way?
That way.
Okay. Quick step. Where?
This way.
Oh shit!
Oh, no.
No.
Oh!
No.
Oh no!
How's her pulse?
Oh, she is dead.
No.
There appears
Like,
to be a
unrecoverable
knife
dead, or like
sticking out of her. Dead,
enough
dead.
to maybe. Oh, so not even like
She
restart
was
the heart.
very obviously stabbed to death as the knife is still in her.
Fuck. Just one stab wound or multiple?
Multiple. Around the neck and the gut.
Okay. Do we recognize the knife?
It is a very basic looking knife.
Have we seen it on
Oh,
anyone
no.
else's person?
Not that you would recognize, but it does look like a very standard knife that somebody of lower class might carry. A hunting knife.
Shit.
Bad.
Yeah. Where's Voce?
Over there.
Okay.
Someone's been murdered.
I was just speaking with what's his name? Bald guy, alcoholic. They said the guard was last seen walking up here. Oliver, that was it. They were just they saw the guard walking up this way. Like a couple minutes ago.
I think I could hear him walking. I heard armor.
So I say we find them and ask them what happened.
It is unmarked. It is just a standard hunting knife. One you might buy just wholesale at the store.
She's gonna wipe the blood off. Sorry. We'll get someone to tend to you soon, but first we need to find your murderer.
What was the weapon?
Simple knife. I think the best person would be Jeremy to identify it.
We can ask the shopkeeper who recently brought a hunting knife.
Yeah.
If it isn't
you might
recent,
even
I'm afraid
recognize
we've
the
only got one
specific
other
mark
lead.
on this.
And that's the guard.
Okay.
What's going on? He is drenched in blood, by the way. What have you done? What's happened?
Nothing.
We have not done anything.
Someone has murdered her,
Found
though.
dead as well.
Wait, who was found dead?
The mayor was residing in there. He was sick as well.
Fuck.
What's
She
happening
might have
here in
witnessed
town?
it. That might be why she died. Fuck it.
You tell me there's a murder in our midst.
Yes.
So, hold on, let's get this straight. What were you doing?
I was going to check on the mayor. I was doing my patrol and I wanted to fill him in on what's happening. I walk in there and he's dead.
And why are you covered in their blood?
Because I picked him up. I was going to bring him to a healer until I realized he was fully dead.
Well, speaking of, let's quickly check that. Is the body right here?
Yes.
Chicken pulse.
Nada.
Any hope of bringing them back at all?
That soul has departed.
No. She's going to inspect the wound. Does it seem like the same knife wound?
There are knife wounds.
Does it seem like this knife could have made it?
Looks like the right size.
Okay.
Where'd you find that?
In her body.
By the gods.
Mm.
What are we to do?
Well, I'm going to find out who this knife belonged to. I'd recommend gathering everyone in one place. At least those that aren't afflicted.
Right.
We don't know if it's going to happen again.
Very well.
Probably the tavern. There's already a lot of people there.
Right.
At least two. Okay. Jeremy.
I'm gonna drop the body off. At least get it ready to be buried.
Can you smell differences in blood?
Yeah. On some level, unless they're like really similar. Like kinds of creatures.
I was honestly could just tell if they had help or something, but it's 2 humans. I doubt it.
No, probably
Let's
not.
get to the general shop. So it's safe to narrow down who the killer might be on who has recently purchased the knife.
Yeah.
Right now, my suspects are apparently the drow, the traveler. Somebody with lots of money who can just buy a weapon and then use it, not have to worry about, the other things.
Mm.
I guess the shop has moved. No,
Um,
Evelyn's.
Logan.
Oh, okay.
I know.
So he might recognize him better.
I doubt it.
You sick there?
Jeremy, you need to close up shop for the day and head to the tavern.
I'm not leaving this place. I'll lock the door. I'm not letting anybody steal my goods.
Very well. Stay there. We need to figure something out.
Just lock the door, don't let anyone in till you get told otherwise.
I'll gather the rest of them. I hope you're not the ones behind this. I'm going to go out on a limb and trust you all to try and figure
Why
this
would
out.
we come here to solve an affliction just to murder 2 people?
Unless you're not from the guild. We don't know you like that. I'm going to trust you. You seem like good people.
You can just
have
use
good
a sending
eyes.
stone. Contact
Stating
Lazarus,
like it's
head of our
stating it
guild.
like it's senseless that we haven't done this makes us seem really suspicious.
Yeah.
There always is the chance that it could have been us, and we shouldn't fault these people for thinking that. It's a smart thing to deduct in this situation, however, it isn't true, and we'll find who did this.
Mm.
Is
Very
that
well.
the tavern or is that the tavern?
This is a
The
tavern.
tavern's this building right here. I'll gather the rest of them and send them over.
Thank you. Fuck. Hey.
Hello again. So what happened?
Just
That's-
wait a moment until everyone's here.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
explained.
let the peace and quiet of this place.
And a character, Cerris is looking these 2 over. Do they look like they're missing their knives?
You'd be unable to tell for the adventurer, as most of his gear is stuck inside of his backpack.
As for Bramble?
She is in fact missing her knife.
A gaggle of maybe 10-ish people following the guard would walk upstairs and lock themselves in the room as they are scared.
Okay.
Oh,
Hmm.
A bunch of prissies there,
And
I'll
they
tell
can-
you.
Nobody can leave.
Very well.
Okay.
All right. There's been a series of murders just now.
A
The
murder?
mayor,
What?
and Henrik's wife have been found dead, stabbed by a knife.
Oh. Oh my
Bramble?
I
goodness.
knew this town was bad news. I knew it.
Where's your knife?
It's back at my camp. I was in the middle of cutting up animals. I don't.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean,
Does
I
this
have
look like your one?
proof of the It does. I
Okay.
have proof that I've been cutting. I have open animals at my camp right now.
It's not looking very good for you, Bramble. Why was your knife
Does
there?
anyone... Did you just leave it out in the open?
I mean, I did. I promise I didn't kill them.
Where's my drinking buddy? It'd be better if I was drunk.
Is he not here?
Hmm,
Is Oliver not here?
I can check upstairs.
Please do.
Doesn't seem the type that couldn't stomach this.
I've known him for a long time. He's not the killer or nothing.
I don't know, like the guy's is odd.
He's just weird is all.
So... This is possibly your knife, stolen and then used to kill the mayor and Henrik's wife.
Nowhere to be seen. Don't know where that drunkard could have gone.
He's probably
check his
passed out
house.
under a tree somewhere, knowing him.
Well, probably not a good idea to do that right now.
He always did like drinking in the forest.
Fuck.
So, and have you been here all day
Any
like
clear?
usual?
Yeah, you can check the log. Only stepped out to take a piss. I've been buying drink consistently through the day. All this food right here.
Okay. So right now, Oliver's missing. Your knife was likely stolen and used. Fuck. Do you know of any reason why he would kill the mayor?
Are you
Not that I would know.
insinuating that my good friend Oliver is a killer?
He's the only one not here.
No, it can't be him. Nah, we've been here.
I mean,
Sure, he went out to go probably piss or shit in the woods a bit ago, but we've been here all day drinking.
Uh-huh. And then
was
when
at
he
his
left,
house
the
not
murders
too long
happened.
ago.
Yeah,
It
but I
just
know he
happened.
was drunk. You see? He loves drinking. He was already 12 in. There's no way he could have done all that sober. Don't believe
Where
it.
does he get... Which barrel did he use for the alcohol?
The mine one right there.
This one?
Yeah. The newer barrel, we just put it up this morning.
Have you been drinking from it too?
Yeah, I've had a couple from it.
And it was just as strong as anything else?
I didn't tell much difference.
Does it look watered down?
Not usual quality. Soren, you're the expert. Maybe focus instead of glug it down in one drink.
No, but that's the best part of it. You can't taste the shit in it. Oh, I'm just full around. Yeah, it's alcohol, right? Bit watered down, though.
Do you think...
Oh, I think the bartender just got cheap and started watering in the barrels so it can make them last longer. That's what I
Do you think 12 of those would make him too drunk to do anything?
I'm not going to insinuate my friend.
Okay.
How about one of you come with me to check his house? Maybe he's just
Evelin?
drunk hiding in somewhere.
I
You're good at
could.
He
finding
could have
cover.
fallen asleep.
Yeah, I'm good at tracking people. I can come with.
Right.
that poor woman.
I'll leave the two of you in charge of this place. Please don't let anyone leave.
Right.
Just stay seated.
Yeah.
My day.
Is If you need any help, shriek and I'll come running.
So who do you think was the killer?
I'm not in my day anymore. Not my job.
Oliver, you drunk bastard. It's empty.
Do you have any items of his that might have his scent?
I'm sure he's got some of his clothes around here. One of his scarves, maybe? Might have been cleaned recently, though.
That might be enough.
Past day or two. It's been cleaned a little too recently. With the 4, you're not catching too much of a trace.
No. It's mostly just soap I smell.
Maybe he might have some in this chest. The nature of the current event, I'm not against buying him a new lock. How many clothes? Some more books. That's odd. You able to tell whose blood this might be on? He's holding a bloody glove.
Blood. I could try.
Is everyone good at discerning blood types?
Not blood types, but if this is blood that she's smelled before, she might be able to recognize it.
Right. Does match blood that you smelled earlier today.
Whose blood?
The mayor's. How do you keep
Oh
this?
no. That smells like the mayor's blood.
Fuck. Maybe there's more in here. He might have gone. Could you check? I don't know. Does he have a book over there or something you can look into?
I can try. There's a book here. And just use my ring.
Oh, you're blind. It's terribly harsh of me. Sorry, I'm not thinking straight currently.
It's okay. I have a ring that reads for me.
Good.
I understand if it's hard to tell I'm blind sometimes.
With a 19, as you're reading this journal, it seems, hastily scribbled on the most recent page, mentions of the Red Wilds Guild. They're on to me, contacting And then it's kind of scribbled out. It seems like the charcoal pen might have been illegible to read.
Oh no. Oh no, I think it might have been him.
Does it say anything to you?
What is
He's
it?
holding a cloak that has a embroidered pattern of a typhoon, almost like a storm's eye. You would recognize it as the cult symbol.
Hold on, let me feel it. Wait.
Some awfully odd clothes. Never seen this before.
That seems awfully familiar. Might want to show this to Cerris or Voce, my guildmates. They might be able to tell what it is by sight. But in this book, there are mentions of our guild and saying that we're onto him.
It's pretty damning. Could you bring it with you?
Yeah. Hold on, let me. There you go.
We found something.
No.
And what's that?
We'll share it with the class. You guys are innocent.
Really?
Yeah. Sit down.
Holding a
I
book.
was just
Who's meat are you
about to
eating
check
right
in
now?
with you, Evelyn.
A bloody glove.
Book.
A cloak.
Whatever. Animals like you were meant to hunt anyways.
Did those belong to Oliver?
Yes. Soren, come here.
Fine.
Drunkard.
Fleabag.
A still wet glove
Hey.
dripping with blood. Does this belong to Oliver?
Ugh.
Yeah, it is.
Does this cloak have any symbol that resonates with any of you? Embroidered
I
on the
can't
front
see it.
is the swirling typhoon logo that some might know associated with the cult.
Oh dear.
Never seen it before.
I've never seen that.
It was found in his
That-
locker. Looks like a uniform of sorts.
Of the cult.
Oh, it is.
Fuck.
Alright,
I had a hunch.
Evelyn.
I knew he was weird. Fucking cold.
No,
He
he's
didn't do
trouble
anything
like
suspicious
unsafe.
while he was finding these, right?
Really?
I don't take this slander.
No.
Okay. Along with asking us to help with the affliction, Henrik asked us to try and find a cultist that he suspected was hiding here. We didn't want to tell anyone because no one was above suspicion. But considering he just found that, I think we know who it is.
Curious bastard.
He likely stole her knife to try and frame her for the murders.
Ugh.
Hmm.
I've had that thing
Or
for
it
a
was just
while.
out in the open and it was an opportunity. Might not have been thought through. Either way, I don't think he was just pissing in the woods. I think he was talking to people.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Any idea where he might have gone?
Your companion found a journal.
Yeah,
I haven't
right there.
fully read into it. The ring wasn't capable of translating it well enough.
Yeah, a lot of it was.
It makes
Pretty-
mentions of your guild directly.
Oh.
Appears he recognized you.
Well, keep a lookout for him.
On the next page, there seems to be some kind of symbol. Like a magic circle of sorts.
Does Cerris recognize the magic within? Or inscribed or whatever?
With your arcane knowledge and a good roll, you can tell it's some form of
Very sorry about all this.
sending spell, a way to communicate with someone specifically,
Why are you apologizing?
reaching out to one individual.
It
in
can't be
specific.
easy. Knowing someone that you've known a while is
While
killer.
reading
I
through
think-
it,
I doubt it's really him. I
one of
bet
the
he's been
seekers
framed.
mentions one
You know, I think
individual
it's that
in specific.
skeleton. Don't trust him.
What?
The name
Yeah.
of the symbol.
Oh, so I
Wow,
say.
you cannot
He's
say
not even
that.
here right now, huh?
Falk.
One you may know.
Well,
Actually, that is a good. Hmm.
Do you know Falk?
that's the giant. The traitor.
No, I'm telling you, the skeleton. I don't
There's a
like him. There's
communication
something
symbol in
wrong
this
with him.
journal. Specifically
He's
for Falk.
undead. What did you
Oh,
expect
no.
from him?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I know there's something wrong with him.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Only
that's
died
confirmed
once.
then. Hold on.
Hmm.
This is your friend's handwriting, right?
Maybe. Looks a bit too neat, huh?
I imagine he's usually a little more drunk when he writes around you.
Yeah, that's what we always do.
Alright. If he hasn't communicated with Falk yet, you might have an opportunity to try and deceive him. We might be able to get some information out of Falk before Oliver meets up with him. I'm
They
not
said
sure
am
what we should do
unfamiliar
about
with
that though.
Giant.
Ugh.
Been a long time since I
This
saw a
symbol's a
giant.
way to communicate with
I don't think
Falk,
I've ever seen a
the
giant.
giant cultist.
I used to
person
travel.
thing.
Back when I travelled, I went near Gariel once.
Do you know where he might be currently? Like that might
No.
be a dangerous
Off by
thing.
some of the giants.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
We got destroyed
Do you still
recently.
have the knife?
It's right there.
Wait, no, she's a human. No, of course it would smell like human. Damn it, never mind.
Who's a human?
The person that they killed.
Well, the mayor
I mean,
is-
there's the glove.
The mayor's a human
Probably
too.
has his sweat in it.
Was.
Mm,
We didn't try that yet.
Hmm.
If you're
Oliver
comfortable
was
with
a
it,
human?
Thistles.
it might
Yeah.
be.
The mayor. Because now he's dead.
Okay, yeah.
Past tense. Speak common?
glove right here.
I'm surprised you speak common.
You can probably get his scent from the glove.
You know, I'm surprised.
Maybe
you
even the
said-
cloak.
Yeah. They're more civilized now. As far as
With a
speak.
19 strong smell hits. Familiar to when you met the gentleman earlier.
This town would not have food.
You may have locked onto it.
Should we try and follow him now?
Whatever.
I got a scent.
All you do is just sit here and drink all day.
Do you mind if we keep this journal?
Yeah, it's because I'm
Feel
retired.
free.
Thank you.
I have no
You're
use
supposed
for
to-
it.
You're supposed to enjoy your retirement, aren't
Are
you?
you capable on your own? In case he tries to put up a fight?
Yeah.
We'll be able to handle it.
Whatever.
I'll try and calm the folks here. Sure they're
Please
getting a
do.
little more restless.
Make sure everyone here stays safe.
That I can
And
assure.
just keep an eye out for that symbol.
Hmm.
That's
keep
the
it
people
around
who
then.
you're dealing with.
As
and
a
it's
reference.
likely
Only for now.
He might have caused this curse on your people.
Right.
Right.
Well, good luck
She's
out
good.
there then.
Yeah, she's gonna keep flicking through the journal, see if there's any reference to the affliction.
Right.
Right, let's go. No time to waste.
Head upstairs. It'll be safer up there. We'll bar the door for now.
Oh, I have to share a room with this guy.
You don't have to. There's 3 rooms.
I
Definitely don't want to
not
share a room with
saying
that bag of fleas. I don't
Oh
want to be
my
scratching through my
God.
scalp for days.
Whatever.
You got this, Evelyn.
Yeah.
I'm racist.
As you're just speedily flicking through the journal currently, there's no pages that stick out to you too much. But the more you read, the more incriminating the man seems.
Mm-hmm.
He was not here on the best of terms.
Right.
It's sniffing.
Doesn't seem he was too heavily involved, but he was involved. We'll sort the affliction later. We need to find him.
Give me one moment while we set the scene up. I'll tell you
Okay.
what to follow us.
Take a moment.
Okay. Do you think we should try and capture him alive?
Nope.
There's information we could learn about him, or from him.
Hmm. If we capture him alive,
Sure,
we could
maybe
figure
we'll
out
keep him
how
alive.
to save them. Or he could just end up leading other
Oliver
cultists to
or
us.
Falk.
He's
Oliver.
also panicked.
No, him.
He seems like he might be in a state where he's very talkative.
Pliable.
He's also just a human. No, pretty easy to squeeze information out of.
Alright. Try and capture him alive if you can. No killing blows unless absolutely necessary.
I'll just hit him in the head with my shield if we need to knock him out.
That'll work.
Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be too hard for you.
Evelyn, do you have a sleep spell?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'm just thinking even if he's knocked out, I could heal him and then we put him back to sleep in a more controlled manner, but I guess knocking out's the best we got.
I mean, I can just hold him. It's just a dude. I can.
Yeah.
People, if they're conscious, might have some way to kill themselves if they're that fanatic. Like,
No,
even without, like, poison or anything, they could just try and bite their own tongue.
I don't
Drown
think
on their
that
own
would.
blood.
I don't think that would kill them.
I can kill him. Do we just stuff my fingers in his mouth too?
That might be best. Or at least
Mm.
put something in his mouth, like a rag.
No, I can just headlock him. If I'm hitting him correctly, he won't be able to move his jaw that very much. Only enough to talk, really.
Whatever you think best. Once we've got him secure, I could grow my vines around him, hold him more secure in place. They're slow though, so I can't really grab him while he's still moving.
I have a holding force of 16 tons.
But you've only got 4 limbs.
That weighs 16 tons.
There.
We got this. We can hold him.
Yeah. It's likely our appearance caused him to take rash action.
This does mean that Heinrich's probably dead.
Yeah. Dead or in hiding.
It's safe to assume they're probably the one behind it.
Okay. Got the journal. Hopefully we can figure something out from that to help.
Before long, it begins raining.
Is it like normal rain or a storm rain?
It appears to be closer to the storm's rain.
Oh dear.
Gotta hurry.
His
Evelin,
influence is growing again.
despite the rain, you can get traces of Oliver's scent coming from this way,
Oh, I got
out
it.
of town.
I got it.
You got the trail? Okay.
We gotta hurry though before the rain
Yep.
muddies it.
Go as fast as you can. We'll follow.
As you get closer and closer, you start to feel some sort of strange presence. Some sort of powerful magic. Evelyn, it feels familiar.
Wait a minute.
Up ahead, you hear monstrous wing beats. Faint,
Oh,
but you can tell.
oh no.
Something has happened.
What's that?
Something's happening. I hear wing beats. You ready?
Okay, hurry.
As you walk closer to the rocks, you see a large dragon take off. And quick pause.
Uh,
We need to get it properly set up. The dragon
Dragon
does also
alive
have a
and-
saddle on it. A dragon.
Oh. Does it look like Vance?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just because it's dragon doesn't mean it's Vance. Racist.
Well, just checking whether it was
That's
Vance, because
We
he's
do know
still
they're
under
being
their
held.
influence. Yeah. Who knows? They might have put a saddle on
It's
Vance.
That's probably one of the stupidest things to do, and actually now that I think about it, yeah, that's believable. Ultimate power move.
Make him your bitch. Make him your mount.
Right wife, life good.
Alright, you guys can continue.
Okay,
oh, man.
that's the big dragon. Doesn't look like Vance though. They've got more than one dragon.
Oh,
Is that the giant?
yeah.
Okay. Is he too dangerous to take on alone?
I'd probably say so.
I mean, I can charge him if you want to double me up. Or I
That-
can go as is, actually,
No,
it's up to you.
no, that would make it worse. Remember his sword, it does more damage against bigger targets.
Fuck. Can you at least listen in
So
on
I
what
guess
they're
you just charge
saying?
him now.
I can,
Yeah, focus on Evelyn.
yeah, I can try to listen to what they're
I don't
saying.
think that'll work, though. I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay. Yeah.
DMs, everyone's trying to listen on what they're saying.
He's singing Michael Jackson. No. So that's what he was doing as placeholder for the fucking cut. No, he's discussing that the members of Red Wild Guild are here. He's claiming that they should just destroy the town, move on to the next one. Stuff like that. Falk seems to be agreeing with him. And then there's also mention of teleportation runes as well. But you couldn't exactly capture what that was about.
Oh no. They're planning to destroy the town. They know we're here.
Okay, so we move now or not? Alright.
Give it
Lead
a
the
whirl, I'm
charge.
going in.
Okay,
You going in?
we're going behind you.
Go. I'm distracting him. Go for the ankles or something. Okay.
Wow.
Uh.
Evelyn, we're taking him and leaving.
Okay.
Alright. Gonna concentrate the vines so that they kind of wrap him up and unbundle. And then pull the walls down. Okay. Fuck it.
What?
I'm just
What
gonna
the
grab him
village?
by the scruff and just start dragging. Tell boss to come.
What kind of pathetic excuse for a giant can't hit a single flying target? Damn it! Okay.
Thank you.
Evelyn's about to tell the village to evacuate. Everyone! There's a giant attacking the village. You all need to evacuate right now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Okay, so a couple of people are gonna come down and talk to you about what's happening.
His name is Falk. He's with the cult behind the storm. You just need to leave.
Okay. They're gonna go back upstairs and tell the rest of the people we need to move out and go. So they'll start making their way out and moving past this forest line.
Okay, good. Thank you, everyone.
Guys, we need to hold out for 5 minutes. Lazagos is gonna get the villagers out. 5 minutes.
Evelyn, make me big.
Huh? Make you
Trust
big?
me, I'll be fine. Big.
Fine. Enlarge. big strong guy like you hasn't even hit me once yet? That's wild. I bet it just makes you feel real pathetic, doesn't it?
Evelyn, did you get the sick out the building?
No, I didn't. Fuck. You're nothing but a weakling having to go after the sick and wounded. Ah! 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 Ow!
Holding it up again. Venus is able to walk out. However, there are so many people and they're sitting unable to move with their own power. Are they on bedrolls? They are on the floor on some rags. Okay, we're gonna grab the rags they're on and just start pulling. There is about 10 or 12 of them in there. You can carry
Just
about
doing it
one
fast.
yourself.
Yeah, one at a time, just getting out here.
Some are heavier than others, especially an orc.
What?
Much greater your size, especially with holes growing out of his shoulders.
Are you in it?
Yeah, my wing. He got me in the wing.
Okay. Yeah, just try pulling. Just pull the rags.
Okay.
Don't you fucking dare.
Blood is splattered everywhere as Fog let his sword go down.
Okay, there are 4 people inside. Voce, can you grab 1, 2, 3, however you can, and just leg it out of town? Lazargos has a portal ready. All the other villagers are already heading that way. Fuck. Shit. No, no. What the fuck can we do?
Damn it.
Okay. Alright, Cerris is just grabbing one person and running. Boss, get up! Get up, we're running! There's not much more we can do. Oh, fucking... Oh, shit. Can you go in a bag of holding? Okay. Wait, what the fuck is that?
Lazagos.
Beam? Lazagos. Fuck. Evelyn?
Yes?
Evelyn, come here.
Yes.
Not much more we can do. I got one of the sick. I think everyone else is dead.
Hearing you twice.
Sorry.
Damn it. Thank you.
Probably should have called Lazagos before we engaged.
We really should have. Fuck.
Yeah, and focus on evacuating the town.
God damn it.
Okay, that's the best I can do for now. Just get Voce out.
Where's the fucking portal?
Lazagos came from this way, so this way probably. He said outside of town. I'm sorry to leave you like this.
Placed up next to this tree.
Okay, Cerris managed to grab one of the wounded before the building collapsed on everyone.
Okay.
She just grabbed whichever one she could. And through the portal they go. I imagine all the other villagers are already through.
They went beyond the hill. Whoever did it, they crushed.
Okay. You guys are through. Some of the villagers scattered to the hills.
Right then, through the
We might need
Lazarus
to round
portal.
them up. Yep, portal.